Hello everybody. Today is the anniversary of the date in 1912 when Robert Scott died on his way back from the South Pole to base camp. He, as you know, had failed to be the first to conquer the South Pole. Amundsen got there before him, and on the way back he and his three colleagues all died. And Scott wrote in his diary, which was discovered later, "Take heart, I die at peace with the world and with myself." I find that extraordinary. Here he had failed most dismally to achieve a major goal of his life. He had, more importantly really, he had failed in the responsibility as leader of the expedition to protect the lives of his colleagues. And he had left families at home who would be dependent on support and help from others. "For God's sake," he wrote, "help our people." And yet, in spite of these failures and worries, he died at peace. Where he got that peace from, I don't think his diaries really tell us. But certainly it might have been, had he known it, from his legacy, because the research being done on his expedition was always more important to him even than getting to the South Pole first. And indeed there were huge advances in meteorological study, in the way in which photography can be done on expeditions, in glaciology, which was a science that was more or less founded on that expedition. There were 40,000 specimens brought back, which produced 15 volumes of reports written by 50 different specialists. I mean, a huge amount of scientific discovery. His legacy was extraordinary. Today is the first day of Holy Week, and we think about Christ going to his cross. I wondered, as I thought about Scott, how Jesus looked back on his life. Did he see it as a failure? Did he see what he had achieved as something that was going to go to waste? Or was he able to find that ultimate trust in God that somehow it would be valued? We try to enter into his experience as we go through these days with him. But certainly for him, I'm sure he must have been concerned about his legacy. Were his disciples going to carry forward the truths that he had been trying to teach them and to proclaim to others? And I suspect that he must have had some doubt about that. But as it turned out, they did him proud. I think myself today about how I would feel were this to be my last day. Would I look back on my failures, of which there have been many, and allow them to dominate my thinking and be full of regret? Or can I actually focus more on the positives, on the people that I have loved and have loved me, and the legacy of those relationships? And can I die, if it were to be today, which God forbid, at peace with the world and with myself? I would like to try today to do that thinking that will enable me to feel at peace with those around me, at peace with what I've achieved, and at peace and without fear at dying.